Agent Thor written in lightning across the fucking sky.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop you right there, Ray. We can't do that. That's just a rip-off of Thor. So...
No, bro, you're not hearing me. It's Asian Thor.
Yeah, we still can't do that.
But guys, this is the documentary where the theme of the movie is how to turn your life into a movie worth watching. Think Avengers.
Bro, your life's already a movie.
Hey, that's actually true. Well, let's roll the fucking clip. Hi, my name is 𝐕. Looking back at these past 2 years in my entrepreneurship journey, it truly still feels like a dream come true and a dream and extremely surreal to me at this moment in time. And looking back at my past, who would have thought that a college failure and a 9-to-5 reject would be able to create a reality and a life full of impact and fulfillment, and literally turn his life into the movie it is today. Growing up, I've always been living under the expectations of the system. Study hard, get good grades, get into a good university, get a good job, get a good pay, get married, get a house, get a car, whatever that is. Things that do not necessarily speak to how you want your life to be like, essentially. And I've always been taught in school how to behave, what to do. And I know for those of you who are watching this right now, don't you realize that there is always this voice inside of you that's telling you that you can become more, that there is more to life than what you're seeing right now? And that is your desire. And I know that my desire to become more, to live a life that I truly desire to live, was always there. The truth is, I've always been blessed. And in 2019, at the start of 2019, I was given the opportunity to work with a finance technology startup company back when I was living in Melbourne. And working with the co-founders in that startup space really gave me the freedom to create my own systems, to make my own decisions, to learn from my failures and learn from my mistakes. And one thing that I must say, back in the 9-to-5 job that I was working in, is the fact that I was blessed to have co-founders who were nurturing. They really opened my eyes towards the entrepreneurial space, albeit the startup environment. And it has always been a really good experience for me, and I felt safe, I felt secure, because I knew that as the first employee in the startup company, right, I would have a much greater say and a potential leadership position if I give it my all to the company itself. But we all know that a 9-to-5 job security isn't necessarily secure, especially when you're working in a startup company. So in August 2019, financial issues happened within the company that resulted in my reality being completely shattered from then onwards. It was on that day when I was made redundant from my 9-to-5 job in a foreign country, living in a shared house with a couple of my university mates with no income coming in. And that was when I started to realize that the narrative that the system and the society has been putting on me all these years was all a lie. And when I realized that, perhaps I started thinking differently and started thinking, instead of buying into the narrative created by others with regards to how you live your life, what if we decide to start creating a narrative that resonates with us instead? And that was when I decided that it is time for me to take ownership of my life and start creating the narrative that I want to live in a life that I truly desire. And when I made my first 10K month as a freelancer, my entire reality of what could be started to shift. And what ended up happening was I started chasing numbers. It started to become a status chasing game rather than a life fulfillment, reality-driven creation.
We may be invisible, but we'll be.
And when I started seeing those numbers, I knew I never ever wanted to go back to my old life again, whereby I never really had the resources, the skills to create what I truly wanted. And at that point, the world was literally my fucking oyster. And that was when I started understanding that work-life balance is fucking bullshit. I discovered that it's not about work-life balance, it's about work-life integration. One decision to focus on yourself and let go of the need to attach yourself to other people's expectations. That's all it takes. One decision. The decision you make this moment from now. And when I started tapping into that power, the belief that I can create a reality that I truly desire to live, I started showing people that they can do the same as well.
He knows how to really demonstrate how much he cares about you.
Everything is fucking amazing, and that's a lot of it is to do with Ray.
Been here for over 2 months. Ray and I work with some of the biggest online fitness coaches in the world.
And when I started leaning into fear, people began to realize that they can also create a life that they truly desire to live. And I started giving them the skills and the abilities so that they can also step out of the prison of expectations and create a reality that they truly desire to live.
Working with Ray and Speaker Agency has turned my life into a movie.
This is my new home.
It starts with you making that decision to turn your life into a movie worth watching. Your life is your choice.
Seeing the explosion of growth that has happened in such a short amount of time.
Find a way to reimagine work-life balance.
You already have the power within yourself
to create your own desired version of your life.
Stop letting the fear and confusion created by the system
or the opinions and judgments of others
stop you from truly playing the game of life to its fullest potential.
What you believe you will achieve, so believe that you are here to make a difference.
The kingdom of God is within you, and what no one tells us is when we learn to fully love ourselves, we get a key to unlock the entire universe.
I'm inviting you to make the decision for yourself, to take the leap of faith and step into the arena with us.
Fuck the system. Take ownership and start creating now. And that's how you can also turn your life into a movie worth watching. Yes, done. Oh, that's good. Bam, bam, boom, boom, bam. Even fun and adventure. Even fun and adventure. As well as fun and
What's going on?
Just don't scrape wheels.
It's really punk. And oh fuck. Shit. Super quality, bro. Take 2. This is fuck Venom system. Fuck the system movie. That was hectic.